Okay, so for this question, you know that we have a circle. This is the circle. And touching two equilateral triangles. The first equilateral triangle is here. Second is here. At exactly 3 points. So 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, right? 1 point, 2 point, 3 points. What fraction of the figure is not shaded? So let me try to do some shifting for you. Okay, I do some shifting so that it's easier for you to see. Imagine this circle. No, sorry, this triangle. This shaded triangle, right? Okay, this is a equilateral triangle, right? I try to rotate it, turn it until it becomes like this. I just rotate the shaded. Okay, can you see? So what do I have here? You can see that I have like this, right? Can you see? So what fraction of the figure that is not shaded? 3/4, right? Yes or no? Anyone has any problem? No problem, huh? Okay, question 15, any problem? Okay, let's go through question 15. Okay, a wheel with radius 40 cm make exactly 2 complete revolutions between wall X and wall Y. Not drawn to scale, huh? Okay, first let me tell you, this is not drawn to scale. If this is drawn to scale, you have made more than 2 revolutions, correct? Yeah. Alright, it's very, very not drawn to scale. Okay, so it can make 2 complete revolutions. You are supposed to find the distance between 2 walls. So the moment the wheel start moving, right? If it completes 2 revolutions, it will measure the distance from here to here, correct or wrong? Yes? Let's say it makes 2 complete revolutions. Because the moment it turns, right, we will start measuring from this point, right? Until here, yes or no? Correct? So if you just count 2 circumference, right, will you get the distance between the 2 walls? No, right? You are still missing this part, right? Yes or no? These 2 parts adds up to the diameter of the wheel, right? The diameter of the wheel, right? So your answer most likely is missing 80 cm. Okay, your answer is most likely missing 80 cm. Okay, do you understand why? Anyone need to clarify anything? Okay, so you need to understand when it turns, right, where are we counting from? Okay, that's why I always tell you to imagine, rotate, draw something out so they can see what's happening. If there's no problem for question 15, can we move on to booklet 1B? Okay, let's move on to booklet 1B. Okay, booklet 1B, first question, 16, any problem? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, the net. Okay, this is the one that I have not taught you, right? Okay. Right, the net, this is something that I haven't taught, okay, but I can give you a brief idea of what is the net about. Okay, so maybe let's see, let me see if I can find any examples right now. Okay, I'm not sure whether this one works, but let's see if it works. Okay. Okay, do you see what is happening? You look at the right hand side, you know how a cube looks like, right? There's 6 faces to it, right? Alright, so when I open up, it's what we call a net. Can you see? When you open up, we close it. So there's, to a certain extent, right, you must use some of your imagination. Imagine you unwrap a box. Let's say you have a box, okay? You unwrap it. How does it look like? A box, right, when unwrapped, right, gives its net. Okay? And then this is an example of a net of a cube. Okay, so you must have some kind of visualization here. Right, yes? Yeah, there's definitely more than one net. I'm showing you, I'm just giving you a brief introduction of what is a net. There will be a topic on it at a later time. Okay, so what we are doing here, just now for our question, right? Okay, if you were to, because this is the unfolded part, right? When you unfold the solid, right, you get the net. If you were to fold it back, okay, you will know that this object, right, has got a square base and then triangular sides. So when you fold it back, right, you will get a pyramid. You know how does a pyramid look like, right? Pyramid, right, there's actually 4 sides to it, and the 4 sides are triangles, right or wrong? So when you open up, right, this is what you get, right? Correct? This is not a parallelogram. Can you understand? It's like folding and unfolding. Imagine things being unfolded. Imagine you're folding back. So now, from the unfolded version, I'm folding back. And when I fold back, right, I actually got something called a pyramid. Okay, in case the class do not know how to spell pyramid, in case, just in case. Okay? Yes. I wouldn't say I'm the best in teaching Chinese or English or Malay. I think art is something that you need to have. No, you must have this sense of appreciation. But I guess Colin Chi doesn't know how to appreciate art in its best form. Yeah. If you really know how to appreciate, you know that this is very abstract art. Okay? It's art in its finest form. Right? Okay? Right? I think, Colin Chi, you still need to cultivate yourself a little bit more, okay? Learn more. Right. Okay? Anyone has any problem? If not, I'm going to move on to the next question. Okay, question 22, any problem? Yes, the answer is pyramid. I gave you the answer like 5 minutes ago. Do we write in green? If you want to bite your finger and start using your blood to write, also can. I let you choose. Okay, question 22. Any problem? Question 23. One person. Ashley, can you help her? 23. Question 24. Okay, let's go through question 24 together. Hey, stop it. If all of you are so good, you all get full marks and prove it to me. So stop criticizing your friend. Okay, in the figure below, ABCO is a rectangle. So I have a rectangle here. ABCO is a rectangle, right? O is the center of the circle. O is the center of the circle. OC is 4.5 cm. Okay, right? This is 4.5. AC is 5 cm. Okay, there's a name to call AC. What's the name that we use to call AC? It's called the what of the rectangle? Diagonal, right? Correct? Do you all know AC is called the diagonal of the rectangle? No or don't know? Hey, 6 honesty, you all know or don't know? It's called, AC is called the diagonal of the rectangle, right? Okay, what is the diagonal? What's the length of the diagonal? Okay, very good. If AC is 5 cm, okay, who are those that don't know how to do this question? Raise your hand. Okay, Elliot, let me ask you a question. Okay, what is the length of OB? How you know? Because OB is also the diagonal, right? Because OB is also a diagonal, right? That's why it's 5 cm, right? Ernest, you look like... You sure? You sure? You're convinced OB is also 5 cm? Okay. Other than calling OB the diagonal of the rectangle, OB is also what of the circle? Radius of the circle, right? Correct? So you know that OB is actually 5 cm as well. You know the radius is 5 cm. Okay, so you need to find the length of OD. Is OD the radius of the circle? So what's the working here? Then why are you asking me a question that doesn't need me to show working? What? Also can you can say, yeah, which is good. Like what Beyonce say. Hello. I don't care. I don't care whether you drop it, you threw it or what. You better pay attention when I'm talking. So in terms of presentation, write down AC equals to OB equals to OD, which equals to 5 cm. Because this is the radius, right? Okay, so 5 cm. I think we have done a similar question to this before. Yeah. So you must have been you must understand how bored my life has been for the last 3 years. I've been doing P6 again. It's so boring doing the same questions again. It's like retaking your PSLE like 500 times. It's boring. Yeah, what? I can't. I'm stuck in this school, right? Can't you just... Yeah, every year I said I want to teach P1, but I couldn't go to P1 to teach. No chance. Because P1 need more gentle teachers. I'm not gentle enough. Huh? P3 also I think they need a lot of tender loving care. Yeah. I'm generally not a very, very tender teacher. Huh? Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Question. Please, don't even if you know the answer, cannot just write the final answer during exam. Do some explanation, okay? You need some method mark, okay? Later they will not give you the marks. Okay, they won't. Okay, so question 25. Any problem? 25. Hey, Bjorn. Can stop already, Bjorn. 26. 27. 28. 29. 'I'm going through and you're discussing what? Question 30. Okay, let's go through question 30. Hey, can you all please be patient with your friends? Didn't I just go through a similar question yesterday? I just told Lauren during recess time, I'm feeling chest pain. Chest pain is a sign of pending heart attack. Yeah, I told her if I get a heart attack, she must call an ambulance.
What if she don't?
Okay? Right? So, stop giving me heart attack, okay? We have done this question like, I don't know how many times. Okay. Anyway, can I have show of hands who don't know again? Okay, I'm going to go through. So we have this group of boys. We don't know how many boys there is, but they only get 75 marks. So this group of boys. We don't know how many boys are. Okay. Boys, we don't know how many. Okay. When 10 boys who score an average of 84 marks. So I have 10 boys. Now I add in 10 boys. Okay. Here got 10 boys. And they all score 84 marks average. Yes? Join the group. The average of all the boys became 78 marks. What do I mean by that? That means this becomes the new average, right? Okay? New average meaning that the first group of boys here, their marks increase, right? The additional 10 that come in, their marks drop, right? Correct? So, let's look at it. The first group of boys, we know that each of them, their marks increase by 3 marks, yes or no? Correct? And the group that came in later, the 10 boys, their marks dropped by 6 marks, right? Correct or wrong? So you know that since there are 10 boys, and the 10 of them all together, they drop a total of how many marks? 60 marks lost from here, right? Correct or wrong? Yes or no? 60 marks gone from here, right? These 60 marks, where they go to? To top out the marks of the previous group, right? And then 60 divided by 3 equals to 20. That means I have 20 boys here, right? Yes or no? How many boys were there at first? 20. It's the same model every time. It's the same model every time, and you really must know how to solve it. Because it's that same type of question. Average, this is as hard as can get. I already told you many times, I've never seen a tougher average question than this already. This is the toughest you can get. And the model is so straightforward. It's the same thing. You must get the I know you solve it the other way. I know. Okay. Yesterday you also showed me, right? Yeah. Okay, that one is okay also. Same idea. No, you didn't use algebra. It's not algebra. Don't use algebra. Give me an alternative method. Okay? Show understanding. Anyone has any problem with question 30? If not, we are going to move on to paper 2. Alright, if not, we are going to move on to paper 2. Okay, before I start on paper 2, I need to remind you, tomorrow there's subclass, okay? Tomorrow there's subclass. Alright? So we are having quite some time on mathematics, so I'll try to clear this up, and the PSLE must know today's corrections tomorrow. Okay, so once we clear out everything, then at least next week we can start on speed. Okay, so actually we have done 1 week of revision to let you get warm up, and then we'll start on the new topic. Okay? Can? So let's look at paper 2. Okay, paper 2, question 1. Anyone has any problem? Do you raise your hand or do you not? Only one person. Ashley, can you help her later? Question 2. Can? Huh? Question 2. Who has problem for question 2? Araki, can you help Ernest later? Okay, question 2 no need. Question 3. 3. Question 4. Only one. Hey, can we later help him? Question 5. Question 6. Okay, let's go through question 6 together. Okay, at first Joy had $360 more in savings than the total of Peter and Bala's saving. After Joy spent 3/4 of her savings, Peter spent 1/3 of his savings, and Bala spent 2/5 of his savings. They each had an equal amount of money left. How much had Bala left? Okay, these questions, the English really sound very weird. Okay, let's draw a model, okay, to show that they each had an equal amount of money left, okay? Let's draw this model first. Okay? Joy, Peter, Bala. They each have the same amount of money left. Okay? You know that Joy spent 3/4 of her savings. Correct? Joy spent 3/4. So, what fraction is she left with, Adriana? Three-quarter? 1/4. I've been wanting to catch her for a long time. Yeah. I've been trying to target her for a long time. I must ask her a few more questions. Because this term she has been dreaming a lot. Okay. So we know that this part is actually 1/4, right? Okay, this part here is actually 1/4. Yes? Okay, so I want to draw out one hole. Okay. Yes or no? Okay, so this is 1/4. From here to here is 1/4. Okay, so Peter spent 1/3 of his savings. If he spent 1/3 of his savings, what fraction is he left with, Isabel? 2/3, right? So this part is actually 2/3. So I cut this to show 2/3, right? So I need to draw here to make it one whole, yes or no? Okay? Can? So here this is actually 1/3 of his savings. Now, Bala spent 2/5 of his savings. What fraction is he left with, Jack? Three-fifths, right? So this part must be 3/5, yes or no? Yeah. Okay. So I have 1 here, I have 2 here, I have 3 here. The lowest common multiple of 1, 2, and 3. What is the lowest common multiple? 6, right? Correct? So I know that I need to put 2 units, 2 units, 2 units. Here will be 3 units, 3 units, 3 units. Here with 4 units, right? To make it one whole, yes or no? Yeah. Okay. And here will be 6 units, 6 units, 6 units, 6 units. So let's summarize the information. 24 units here, 9 units, and 10 units. Anyone has any problem? No. Hey, the two of you, you can't control yourself. I would suggest you separate your table, okay? Right, beyond, move. Move more. Okay, from now onwards, separate. I think you all cannot control yourself. Okay, Joy had $360 more in savings than the total of Peter's and Bala's savings. Now, how many units of savings does Peter and Bala have all together? The niche? 19 units, right? 10 plus 9, 19 units. And how many units of savings does Joy have, Lauren? 24 units, right? So I'm actually comparing 24 units with 19 units, am I right? 24 units with 19 units. And what's the difference in terms of units, Sky? 5 units. And then Ernest, form the equation for me. 5 units equals to $360. And 1 unit equals to how much? $72. But I want to know how much did Bala have left. So we know that this is the part that they have got left, right? Correct? And Bala, the amount that he got left is actually here, right? Yes or no? And that is 6 units, right? So it's $72 multiplied by 6 equals to $422. 32, is it? $432. So that's for question 6. Okay. Question 7, any problem? Only 2 person. Yong Qian later can you help Dylan? Then, yeah. Chen Hao, you help Ernest. Okay, that's for question 7. Question 8. No question 8. Okay, I think they reprint wrongly. You don't have this question, no? Okay. We'll stop going through here, but